my proudest moment in boxing was when I beat Eddie Mustafa Muhammad for the light heavyweight championship, and then it was a lot of fun to beat Larry because Larry had beat my brother Leon, and so I really had it in for him when I got in the ring with him. So I just I enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun because Larry, he was a bully. But the thing was, I used to box a lot of heavyweights in Joe Frazier's gym. So, like Tex Cobb and a bunch of guys. I couldn't get I couldn't get anybody that wanted to box me that would allow me to get in the ring and get some work in Joe's gym because everybody wanted me to pay him. I ain't have no money. I ain't got no money to pay nobody. So a guy named Val that ran Joe's gym, he said, come in at 12 o'clock and you can work with the heavyweights, help them with the speed and all that. So I started doing that. And every day I was boxing heavyweights. Made me proud that I was able to do that. Made me pretty proud. Plus I watched them beat my brother Leon. And then and that made me mad. I kind of got mad. I said, well, I want him now, but because a lot of times guys that beat Leon, and I end up having to fight, I would beat him.
Was there anything about Larry that you were concerned with? That people talk about his jab. What was his? How did you combat Larry's jab?
Move my head. You know, I was like giving him a target here. And as soon as he made a motion to jab, I'd go the other way, and he would miss. I had him missing a lot. Yeah.
How much of the weight and the size difference, figured into your strategy?
Yeah, that was all right. That was fine because Mackey was good. He was a good nutritionist. Mackey, he was helping me lose weight to make the light heavyweight division, and. He also, when he helped me gain weight, it was a lot of fun, that's what I did. I just had fun working with Mackey because I was trying to beat Mackey. I said, you beat Mackey, the fight should be a cinch. So that's what I really started trying to do, trying to beat Mackey.
Is he the big reason why you got into boxing? Who was fighting first?
No, Leon, he went to the gym, came home, he said, Mike, I went to the boxing gym and learned how to box. I said, oh yeah? He said, yeah. So I think a couple of days later, or one day later, I found myself going to the gym where Leon learned how to box. Was learning how to box.
How old were you at that time?
I was 11 years old.
Did you guys ever spar together?
Yeah, we worked out, we did spar together, yeah.
How did that go?
I think I got beat up. I think I got beat kind of bad. Yeah, Leon, he didn't have no mercy on me.
Just talk about Eddie Davis a little bit. You had that great fight with Eddie Davis.
Leddie Davis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because Leon, I think Leon fought Eddie and Johnny.
Yeah.
Leon fought both of them in the amateurs. And I think I fought both of them as a pro.
That's correct.
Yeah, so Leon just, I talked to Leon about both of them, or Eddie anyway. And Leon told me that Eddie was a lot better than Johnny. He said so. He just prepped me to fight Johnny or Eddie. He said Eddie was hit harder than Johnny. I said, oh, okay, so. I went in kind of ready. So he got me ready when I went in the ring with Eddie and Johnny.
Talk about your Olympic experience and what that meant to you, either representing your country or using it as a platform to your pro career. How important were the Olympics to you?
It was, very important to me because representing my country, and that's the biggest amateur event in the world, and representing your country, you can't beat that, and especially joining forces with my brother, and Leon and myself were there together, and I was younger. I'm younger than Leon, and I think I inspired Leon to get on his good foot and started winning some national Golden Gloves because Leon had never won a national Golden Glove before me. We had a good time in this. We had a hell of a team though. We had a hell of a team, and it's amazing that a lot of us, a lot of them, a lot of us didn't win more gold. You know, 'cause we had some pretty good guys that on the team that could fight. All the guys were bombers. I mean, and cause Chuck Walker he was one hell of a fighter, and I used to box him all the time in the camp, and I was surprised that he didn't win a gold medal. I was really, looking forward to all of us winning gold.
Everyone says it's the greatest team in history. And do you agree? And like, I see
I
some of
agree.
the '84 guys, but they didn't fight the Cubans, they didn't fight the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about your team as the greatest team in history.
We had a great team. We had everybody on that team could have been Olympic champion. You had some guys that could fight, that could really fight, and it was just nice being on that team. I think we were the greatest team that the United States ever had.
Talk about fighting Jerry and what that was like for you.
Yeah, well, it was that was a hell of a moment for me when I fought Jerry. And Jerry, he had slapped me a few times with his punches, and I kind of kind of like got away from him. But it was all right. It was all right fighting Jerry and beating him. Jerry was tall. He was taller than me, so I had a little struggle with that part of getting in the ring with him, and I just knew I had to do what I had to do in the ring with Jerry.
Yeah, he's about 6'5", yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask you about the Tyson fight. I'm sure that's a huge fight for you. And just talk about what it was like to fight Mike Tyson at that time.
Well, it was kind of scary because he was hitting real hard. He was punching real hard at the time, and I didn't want to get hit by him, So, but anyway, I thought I'd fare well with him as much as I could. But he was punching really, really hard, so I thought I had a chance. I did think I had a chance, but I didn't know. Yeah.
Just looking back on your career, you had the great fights with Dwight Braxton, Dwight Muhammad Cowie.
And beating Braxton, I used to box Braxton every day at Joe Frazier's gym. I used to beat him up there. I used to beat Braxton up every day at Joe Frazier's gym. Man, I like coming up here, and I see a lot of old boxers and some of the guys that I fought, and things of that nature. And it's just real nice to come up here and fellowship, with guys. And yeah, I really enjoy coming here. It's fun seeing a lot of the guys.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Many people will say the three greatest light heavyweights in history: Archie Moore, Bob Foster, Michael Spinks. Who do you think the greatest light heavyweight in history was?
Well, I think I got to be because of beating Larry Holmes.